is
This
insane.
actually
Build the
might
meter.
be able to kill.
He's going for it. What's it gonna be?
Oh, it was
The line, the swimmer.
barely not enough.
Oh, the
Oh,
and that's
it.
Diana
Oh.
takes it. Diana is your winner of Awaited Fate.
Keep it simple, and Mystery Racer is your Awaited Fate 2023 BBTAG champion.
No more heroes, it's hero begin to catch on nobody but yourselves, nothing less to do. No more heroes, no time to stand still if you're gonna be number one. Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Hello and welcome everybody to another edition of Wednesday Night Fights Online Edition, episode 4, coming to you live as always on a Wednesday night with some good-ass BB tag action lined up for you all. Of course, before we get into everything that we have in store for tonight, there are some introductions that need to be made. It'll be a little shorter this time, but nonetheless, short but still very sweet. First up is, of course, yours truly, Tio, bracket runner, host, and co-commentator for tonight's BB Tag Bracket Master Chief. And with me on the mic is none other than our regular streamer that we have do this week in, week out for you all, Red E30. Both of us pulling double duty tonight. How are you feeling, my man?
I am feeling all right. I'm feeling excited not only for some BB tag, but for some external stuff. Those that know, well, I'll go into the shilling first. Awaited Fate, we finally got a confirmation what games will be played, and and signups are available. I'll have a link later for you all. That's one of the things I'm excited for. But as evident by our opening music tonight, Tekken 2 dropped, and I believe tomorrow for most people in the US, Tekken 8 will drop as well. So a lot of things, a lot of energy to be reserved, but I will do my due diligence tonight and pour a lot of that out on the mic. So I'm ready. I'm ready to ball.
Yeah, well said, well said. And don't forget that also Frosty Faustings is this weekend. I'm going to be flying out tomorrow, hence why I'm able to still keep things rolling along tonight. But yeah, definitely looking forward to more BB Tag happening over there. That is the main game. But just you know, all the stuff they have in store there in terms of, like, you know, the brackets, like everything going on. Just very much looking forward to that as a participant, but definitely as a spectator, be sure to check out a lot of the people that we've had here as regulars for WNF and other brackets as well online. Duke it out in person throughout the weekend. Unfortunately, I think it's only top 8 that's going to be streamed for BB Tag, but I think there's talks of getting like some of the pools matches possibly recorded through some kind of means. I know it's going to be a little bit more limited than it was for CE Otaku last year, but hopefully they're able to pull through with getting some of that done. But yeah, definitely look forward to Awaited Fate as well. As you said, just going to be excited. I'm excited for the, more so than anything else, the CS Extend bracket that's happening there.
Oh, dude, I'd imagine there's going to be some, like... I wouldn't be surprised if there's some people that want to reminisce on the old days as well, and they just pull up and come up with, like, the nastiest shit.
Ragnar's legitimately top tier in that game.
Oh, God.
He's triple S. He's the best character in that game. I'm going to be pulling up. Believe me, that was my game.
Oh, hell yeah. It sounds like a good time, especially for you. So, you know, hey, all things considered, like it's I believe that there's more games this time around for Awaited Fate.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited. Unfortunately, there are some games that that aren't returning, but I feel like the roster that we have will, I think, more people this time around. So I'm excited to see, you know, more teams converge on one like last.
Indeed.
I believe it'll be a good time. I will be there no matter what.
Likewise. But of course, that's future events. Right now, we're living in the present, and we have our first match lined up for you all tonight. It will be Sprite Cranberry versus Wakando. Both of them playing Asriel, mixed with one for Sprite being Ragna. Definitely, you know, a little bit of bias on my end there. Solid choice. But also Wakando rocking the heart with Asriel as well. So it'll be interesting seeing them both have the Asriel like in the back line or on point, whatever, being a major threat, but seeing how they use these different characters to the fullest with that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, just like both of them have, I guess, like if I want to break it down in the most simplistic, that they both have a very like rushdown center. So it's going to be interesting how they're going to operate around each other in terms of, you know, the characters that they play uniquely, but also going to see some of the personality come out between both players when Asriel's out on the field.
Because it's just like both of these characters that are with Asriel, like Ragna and Hart, I think Hart more so, but definitely they both need to use like meter, like for like some of their like better like confirms, corner carry, etc. And Asriel doesn't necessarily need to spend too much. He only needs to spend the one bar, and then like he just sends you all the way to the corner or what have you. But definitely going to hopefully see that happen soon. But unfortunately, having a little bit of an issue with synchronization. So going to have to do a bit of a workaround for that. What a way to start.
No, I won't throw shade. I'll stick to some positive. Guys, thank you for the 28 inches. But yeah, I'm excited to see this matchup happen because, you know, I think I mentioned this a lot when mirror matches happen, is that there's a lot of like, there's a lot of like, I want to say like questionable decisions being made when that happens, but I feel like that's kind of they're already on like layer 3 or 4 when it comes to much about the character, because they have a general understanding of how that character works. And you know, they're under the assumption that their opponent also knows how that character works. I'm excited to see some of the wacky interactions and, well, basically assumptions being made on what'll happen.
I remade the room, by the way, just to let you know. Okay, yeah. But yeah, no, very well said. It's just kind of like whenever you're playing like like just like even the same character, like only one of the same character. It's still just kind of like, well, I know what I know about this character, like how to use this character and like what I want to do. How are they going to use it with who they have paired with them? Like that's the thing. It's like even if you share a character with somebody, how you use them is going to change dramatically because of the other character you have on the team. So it's going to be, as you said, it's going to be interesting to see just like, you know, I know you know that I know kind of thing going on between them when it comes to Azrael.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's also some funny times. I know I've been talking about like, yeah, they're gonna be on layer 3 or 4, but sometimes it's like, maybe it's just an honest check. Maybe it's also messing with their opponent, but it's like sometimes they go to the layer 1 just to see how much do you really know this character. And like, if those happen, whenever those moments happen, it's always funny to see because it's like, you know, personally, when matches happen, it's like you either have two outcomes where it's like, you know that mix up, so you're like, yeah, smart ass, or you get hit or you get hit with it, and and you're like, I can't believe I just got opened up by that. So like, I wonder if they're just gonna go straight for the layer 1 right off the bat, just to see how tenured they are in the mirror.
And like the other thing too is just kind of like, man, is this how the other side feels? You know, it's just kind of like, you know, you do like something that, you know, normally like how you open people up, and then it's like you get opened up by that, and it's just like, man, I really got hit by that. Me? That's how it feels to be on the other side of it. Dang, that sucks. I don't want that to happen again.
Absolutely. Like, you know, and also like I feel like this is a natural thing that happens for a lot of players, is that there's also that sense of pride where, you know, you run the mirror and it's just kind of like, you have that extra pressure on yourself because you're like, man, I want to beat this person because I want to say I'm the better, you know, in this case, I want to say I'm the better Azrael. It's the two of us type of deal. So like, there's a lot going into it that I'm pretty excited about. You know, players might feel differently, but whatever. Like, personally speaking, whenever I run a mirror, I'm like, man, let's just say for Celica, like, I want to beat this person's ass. Like, it's just that feeling of like, I do not want to be, I do not want to be called out on my own BS when I'm running.
Yeah, it's a matter of pride. No, I get it. I definitely get it. Like, the amount of times I've had to do a mirror match for Ragna, it's just kind of been like, okay, come on, what have you got? What have you got that I haven't seen? And, you know, sometimes they do pull something out, and I'm just like, okay, all right, you're kind of nice with it, but can you take the full set? Can you keep going with it? The only person I feel like who holds a candle to that is Scrub. Really, honestly, I think Scrub's the only Ragnar that's better than me.
Yeah, bold statement, but given like currently active Ragnar players out there right now, I have to agree.
Yeah, I see Chop saying that Scrub's a Grand Blue player now. True. He's a better Siegfried than me, I'll tell you that.
Win some, you lose some.
But yeah, no, it's that I definitely am hopefully like looking forward to seeing this, like, because I really want to see just how that transpires between them. We got Wakando back in. Hopefully we're getting Sprite back in. Seems like they were able to connect to each other in the lobby, so fingers crossed that things are able to run smoothly here.
Get ready.
Hopefully the first game of the night. Generating.
Come on. There we go. All right.
Wakando vs. Stripe Cranberry, skipping intros. We already met each other. Let's do this.
Ooh, I was gonna say right off the bat, good hit with the heart, but unfortunately, the Azrael 6P coming in the back line. Oh my god, what a teleport from Sprite. I'm almost getting confused by which Azrael to call.
Yeah, that was some excellent evasion, and yeah, now they're just trying to dance around each other with both the Azraels, but Stripe Cranberry is a good opening with that Anti-Air 5A, and we're close to hitting 10k here. Not quite, but getting the Ragna back in.
Ooh, tried to press. Yeah, frame kill right there. Oh, the teleport shenanigans are coming in. Oh my god. Anytime Azrael lands a hit, I just sort of wince. Because I'm like, oh, this is gonna hurt.
Right to the guard
Oh my
point,
god!
Okay.
I thought there was gonna be a clash, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was definitely terrified, but all up to weak Kondo's solo heart. It's definitely
Yeah? Oh! Did not get the weak point hit right there. I can't believe that Fire C ended up working. But yeah, did not get the weak point hit. If Sprite was able to get it earlier, he would have been able to kill much quicker than this. But glance the hit with the assist, and Sprite taking the first game of the night.
Looking pretty solid so far, and yeah, we kind of saw a little bit of disparity between the two on how they approach the matchup, especially when Azrael's on screen. Because, you know, Hart and Ragna's assist kits are drastically. Just a general application on how to use it against each other, while Azrael's on point, just, I feel like made enough of an impact in that game. Like Cranberry was able to.
Okay, the long pauses with the black screen really are getting to me. I thought we had to reset again, but no, what very well said in you know, in that post-match analysis right there. And going into this game too, Wakando, yeah, using Hart's movement very well to avoid a lot of these like anti-air attempts or air-to-airs that Sprite's trying to do, but still gets caught by the projectile. Good DP to get out of the corner, and again, just playing. Oh my god, this is so stupid.
Yeah, just a straight up scramble here and there, and did she get punished for? Oh no, unfortunately, yeah, because it just sent them across the other side of the screen. They weren't able to get the walkout, so it didn't work out entirely, but it's still looking pretty good in Sprite Cranberry's favor. Azrael is bleeding a little bit. Probably wants to get the Ragna in and does so successfully. Keeping it simple, keeping it first safe, and yeah.
The dash teleport. Good defense from Sprite. Ragnar was facing the other way in that corner for a moment.
Yeah. Equipped by the overhead, but yeah, Azrael's cross-cover timer did run out, so wasn't able to get a follow-up there. Wakando just went for the fences here, but not opened up with Sprite Cranberry not being able to capitalize on it.
Sprite definitely could have killed off the Heart. I think if he just like probably went into, I don't know if immediate super would have killed, but it definitely would have given Ragna full life at this point. So honestly, even if it can't kill, I feel like getting the lifesteal is very, very valuable.
Oh, the solo Ragna, but I feel like it's a one-touch game for either side because Astral is in play for both ways.
Yeah, well, we're seeing the Astral.
And Wakando taking first game. Thankfully, we are not abiding by the rules over by the good people at the Cheshire Team Success ICU Hater Crew. No permanent Astral rules there, but if you're interested in that kind of thing, you can have their tournaments Tuesdays. Some work by Wakando being a takeaway on the board, and honestly, it did look a little dire there for Wakando because they lost their character first, but as being able to stay solid and just showing how tenured they are with
That almost slipped by me. That almost slipped by me. But yeah, I mean, I was gonna comment like whenever it was happening and whenever Resonance was activated for Sprite, ballsy DP whenever he got out of that, because I was thinking there's an Astro in play, man. I don't know if you want to do something like that, but it ended up coming to fruition not long after. So
a good opening and a bit of an eccentric air decision by using Yen like earlier, but I imagine just because of how much like space it covers, just to try and catch on the air. But applying the pressure, keeping up that DP was almost lit.
it could have been bad, yeah. Oh my god, these DPs from Wakando, just letting it rip. No fear at all, but I don't know, at some point I feel like you gotta have a little bit of fear in your heart because I wouldn't intend for that to be a pun. Because, yeah, no, I mean, we're damage output from, honestly, either of these characters. Azrael more so, but Ragnar definitely no slouch when it comes to dealing damage, especially off of a whip DP. And so far, the burst punish, though, is going to do a lot of damage for Wakando. And, oh my god, is that dead?
That's dead.
I think it's dead. Oh my god, Ragnar's out of here.
Just seeing the pure optimization off of a untimely burst punish. Yeah, it's also similar Azrael. Definitely doable. But I still think Strike Cranberry has one more chance, but it's not.
Literally next hit. Oh my god, just went in with the throw. Literally next hit will seal it for them, but they've got to pull out all the stops. Unfortunately, getting hit by the heart kick in the air, and just like that, Wakando up 2-1 on set point now.
I'd imagine that Sprite Cranberry was probably trying to go, at least from an observation standpoint, that Azrael 5A is better than his actual anti-air, quote unquote anti-air, which is his 2B that has head and hold. I've seen more Azraels use 5A as an anti-air more so than 2B. So like,
Get ready.
I mean, the hitbox for it is just too good, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, unfortunately there is no head invul on it, so yeah, I wasn't able to clip hard in the air.
Can't escape from crossing
Game
fate.
4.
Fight. Counter.
Ooh, a trade to start things out. Probably tried to go for maybe a cross combo sandwich situation, but I think because of the trade that didn't actually go through. Because, yeah, I could have converted off of that.
That was an expensive cash out. Trying to bait a burst, but unfortunately, no dice coming out of it. Yeah, Sprite Cranberry has Wakando's heart in the corner. Trying to flag
Push blocks, gets Heart out of there to heal some life back, bringing in the Azraels with Sprite saying, hey, you know, I can do that too. So now we're having mirrors going on right now, and whoop, the hitbox.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, goes unbroken. Yeah, Wakando is being taken for a ride in this corner. Not going to kill this fight yet. Yeah, there's one situation. Yeah, and there's the. I feel like that's like the next layer right there is that, you know, Wakando's probably expecting Sprite Cranberry to teleport behind because that's what usually happens on the first layer, but yeah, just stood still and yeah, Wakando just made it.
And just like that, Sprite's also eating the mix from Wakando. Ooh, breaks out of the throw, but you gotta be careful, man. Yeah, I was gonna say, Ragnar's literally one touch away from death. Unfortunately, so is the heart.
I don't believe this will kill just quite yet, but it's just going to be very close unless... Oh wait, never mind. Oh no!
It could have killed, but got sent too high and was not able to land the last part of EX Dead Spike. That could have legitimately killed, but I mean, nonetheless, still getting the hit after that whole exchange, tying it up 2-2, going to a game 5. But man, that could have been a very disastrous drop.
Yeah, funny. I was about to say like, oh, this won't kill, but then I realized like, wait, if they get active switching and Raga for EX Dead Spike, this could kill. But it's like, oh god. I'm glad we don't live in that timeline, so I don't look like too much of a dumbass. Going to game 5, yeah, just as we mentioned before, we're seeing some of the layers in play here, and you know, we skipped a couple movies, but you know, we're here and we know enough knowledge now to go in.
Oh my god. Oh! Probably anticipated a burst there, but no dice from Sprite. Very good, but opens up, gets opened up low by Wakando, and yeah, having to hold the heart pressure.
Just getting sent the vortex going high. Yeah, I'd imagine with that 5B right there was either just a little bit mistimed or they were definitely trying to get a burst there. But Wakando definitely putting on the hurt. Sprite Cranberry not looking so great right now. Getting sent to the other corner. And, oh yeah, try to contest but no dice.
Yeah, not looking too good for Sprite at the moment. Yeah, just hasn't really gotten any chance to really get their offense started. And losing Asriel too is really big. That's a lot of damage potential that's just gone now. Ragna as the anchor is pretty decent, but I mean, you know, you gotta play your heart out at this point. You're dealing with two characters that are practically full life.
And that looks like a good start. Best move in the game working out, and yeah, should be getting a good amount of health back from this as well. Reddit's about to run out. Yeah, Ragnar looking very healthy. Given the meter on weak Hondo's side, probably just still a 2-touch situation, all things considered. Cranberry looking to make a miracle now.
I mean, if any character can do it, it's definitely Ragnar, but again, you got to play against a character that doesn't exactly play by the typical rules, and that's something that I feel... Oh no, the very tip of the DP hitting. That could have been so big for Sprite if that actually worked in his favor, but no dice. Oh, patient, but not patient enough in a lot of these situations. And with that overhead kick, sealing the deal, with Kondo taking the set 3-2 over Sprite in a very exciting first game.
Absolutely. Yeah, it looked a little dire at the beginning of a set for the Kondo, all things. But yeah, just able to stay composed, stay solid, and able to take it in a very nail-biter set. Starting off tonight, so good stuff to weak Kondo. That's not the end of Sprite Cranberry. They're just going to package. Given that it's a 9-player bracket tonight, we'll most likely.
Indeed, indeed. But, yep, good match, good effort from both. We're moving on to E2 Deku versus Not Jerry. Oh boy.
This will be an interesting one. I don't remember the last time, or even if at all, these two have fought before. I'm curious on what... I'm curious on how, like, especially E2 Deku will approach this match. Kazama is not really a character that all things considered, I do feel like Not Jerry's team is pretty unique, all things considered. So, as I said, you know, I'm curious to see how E2 Deku is willing to navigate around it, or will they be able to just run their classic game plan of just going all in on them and not letting them have one moment.
I feel like, I don't know. It's hard to say what if that would be the play or not, because Jerry definitely does like to play like a bit of a annoying fly in a sense. Because I mean, Hazama does that very well, but he likes to keep you away, likes to make sure that you're not in until he calls in the Carmine wheels or something along the lines of that to help him get in, stay in, and just constantly try to mix you. So Deku's gonna have to find a way to play around that and try to counteract whatever defensive options that Jerry has.
Yeah, and all things considered, it's like that classic tale of someone who wants to approach and someone who wants to keep at a distance. So it's honestly a matter of who basically has their best message of going.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Just waiting on the players to be good to start. And yeah, looking like we're going to be getting into it.
Get ready.
We've been.
Well, Ruby?
I wonder if E2 Deku is just going to come out of the gate swinging. Tried to.
Yeah, definitely try to, but yeah, but there we are with the cross combo mix that we, Jerry's definitely known for in that situation, as evidenced before. And oh jeez.
Unfortunately, a little too antsy on the DP, and Not Jerry taking full advantage of it, keeping E2 Deku in the corner, but gets out pretty cleanly as well. Ruby is doing well, but yeah, E2 Deku tried to go for the heart read with that ES command grab that catches people jumping, but unfortunately, no dice, and yeah, Jerry still keeping up the pressure. E2 Deku's favorite corner.
Did so well in blocking all of those overheads, but the very last hit of that came out. Oh my god, that armor going through the pinwheel almost could have been a detriment to Deku.
E2 Deku finally getting some footing in these opening moments of the first set. I tried to read the jump, but will. I think if they're able to round across, they should be able to kill, but goes for the cross combo instead. Trying to extend as much as possible. Oh wait, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'm a filthy liar.
Minimum damage. Oh, calls out the PB. Very good stuff to Deku. Starting to actually bring this back. Gotta be careful though, because Yang is one hit away from dying. Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh my god, just the tip of that DP. Yeah, E2 Deku is looking good. I feel like at this point, it's basically just a matter of who can get into their comfort zone. Because not Jerry, they like playing, at least with Hazama, like playing that very evasive game, while E2 Deku just wants to be in your face. Getting opened up by the grab from Carmine, and in honestly a really close first game here, not Jerry taking.
Yeah, just, you know, res level 4, Carmine, definitely a major threat because of the chip damage that he can put out. I mean, you know, we saw Deku blocking that, but I mean, it was honestly seemed like it was worse than just taking the hit.
Absolutely.
Get ready.
Hopefully E2 Deku is not too deterred, but you know, once they're able to get into the groove that they wanted to, we just saw them in their full comfort zone. I think it's just a matter of, can E2 Deku get into that, or will not Jerry let him?
Ooh, gets the command grab from Hazama, active swap, calls out the burst with the DP correctly, and yeah, now you're having to hold this again. Oh, never mind, you know what? Ruby buttons, my mistake.
And that nice short tag is perfect, but getting flipped with that 2C from the next city over. And
ooh, the Hazama anti-air, yeah, working out and doing pretty well.
Jerry just keeping E2 Deku at bay pretty cleanly. Yeah, reading the burst. It seems like they want to sacrifice Gang in this situation. Let's have the 2 meters they want extended, but Ultra Soul and Ruby once again, but in a much more dire situation.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the wheels coming in, I was like, you're having to guess for your life here. And unfortunately, 50-50 did not guess correctly. And yeah, Jerry on set point now.
Get ready.
And as I mentioned at the beginning of this set, like, not Jerry is doing a really good job at not only keeping E2 Deku at bay in a lot of situations, but also
Can't escape from crossing
keeping the
fate.
pressure airtight to where there's not a lot E2 Deku can do to contest it. And unfortunately, a lot of those poor assist calls are also not working in E2 Deku's favor.
Oh no! Oh, okay. Fortunately, the DP not punished, but I mean, still, the happy birthday coming through. Oh, this is not looking good for Deku.
Cashing out the meter as much as possible. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think this will kill. Yang just had a pixel. Going into I-Burn. DMCA coming in hot. And oh no, this could be something beautiful for E2 Deku.
has to make the most of this chance. Gotta be careful with how you call in the Yang as well, because, brother, she is literally one hit away. Any stray projectile, anything is going to clip her and take her out of the match. You gotta be careful with your assist falls here. Ooh! I'm scared. I'm scared. Anytime you call her, I'm scared.
Like, every time I hear like Ruby just say something in terms of assist calls, just like, oh god, are you sure about that? And unfortunately, Ruby will be going down. Solo Yang on level 4 resistance, but this is definitely spooky. Oh, just getting backed on the head. Not Jerry taking it 3-1.
Tried to press something in the middle of that gap, but unfortunately not quick enough. I think that was probably a frame trap too from Jerry, and yeah, going to be going down in a 3-0 fashion.
All things considered, that was a brave notion from Jerry. Just due to the fact that Yang's 5B does exist. So excellent work by not Jerry, just keeping everything airtight and not letting E2 Deku really get a chance to play. We'll be moving on in this bracket. We'll see them in winter semis or against Somiku.
Yep, and we'll be moving into one of our winner semis match, actually. Going forward now, it will be Ryazo versus Wakando. So we see the heart coming in, but we'll also more than likely be seeing the 9 Yumi from Ryazo, if I had to guess.
That's, you know, that honestly, that's been their main squeeze for quite some time now. The Makoto Yumi, as far as I know, is a fleeting dream. They got a taste for power, and honestly, they do not want to let that go. So, all things considered, very reasonable choice. You know? You get tired of losing, and especially with a character that comparatively isn't as strong as 9. Given how much work they put in the team, it's definitely a very major threat.
Indeed. You know, as you know, to quote somebody, you know, life's too short. Pick a top tier.
Absolutely.
Even though 9, I don't know if 9's necessarily top. She's very high. I'll give her that. But you know, the same difference applies, really.
Yeah. Look, either way, I think Ryazo's tired of losing, and like, you know, how's it work? I think the loyalty to of the character, aka Makoto, is not outweighed by the enjoyment of winning. Honestly, with the way the game's played and the diverse roster we have at hand, I don't blame them. Understandable. But what did you sell your soul to? For this power? What form of power is that?
Well, whatever the case may be, we're going to be seeing that in action. And yeah, Ryazo's in the room, so now, yeah, going right into it. No time to waste.
Get ready. Get ready.
Now, I did see, like, you know, some pretty good movement and such from Wakando coming in with the heart. But Ryazo's 9 especially has, like 9 especially, and to a bit of an extent Yumi as well. They have good air buttons. Like, Yumi still doesn't necessarily go too far, but they are somewhat quick. But 9 has the range. She has the ability to just completely cover the airspace with what she has in the air. So Heart's going to have to find a way to navigate around that, and unfortunately, yeah, to start things off, gets counter hit there. And we're seeing it in effect.
Yeah, it's just Yeah, basically those mirrors that Riazzo's putting up in the air is just basically a big ass stop sign to Heart, and you know, if she does decide to homie, she has to go in there and eventually block it. Leaves V Kondo in a very unfavorable position, and yeah, we're just seeing the vortex happen now. V Kondo is trapped in this corner.
Ooh, good burst point actually. Potentially could have lost Azrael there, and yeah, has to very much be careful about calling him in from this point forward. And you know, we're just seeing Riazzo just not really give Wakando too much room to breathe in terms of just air control and also just like coverage on the ground as well. And the DP not working out this time for Wakando.
Got fully invuln teleport to also mix them up and just cover all options, because it's basically the first teleport you basically get from all up to solo Azrael dash into the Firestorm. I call it something, but and successful.
I was surprised. I thought, oh, okay. What is happening? I don't even know what happened in that situation, but Wakando starting to get things going with the Azrael. Yeah, spending the extra bars that they have in resonance because they're going to be losing it no matter what anyways. Oh no.
It is not looking good. Riazzo is slowly losing their grasp on the lead. And
It's
yeah,
not over yet, folks.
never over till it's open. I think if pop around, yes, that's dead. And
Oh!
Riazzo just accepted it.
Riazzo knew, wanted to save the frames, going back into the lobby, and you know, just being like, yeah, okay, we know how this is gonna end. Just go back to the room, play the next one. Wow, that was back from the brink. Wakando able to bring that. I was fully expecting Riazzo to take that round, but I mean, you know, it ain't over till it's over, apparently.
And I think that's also to show just the how tenured and like how tenured Kondo is with Azrael. You know, also as I mentioned earlier, a little bit of a jab to the face of, yeah, this is the result of loyalty to a character. So and Kondo looking good with a little bit of scramble situation. No one's really getting anything favorable at them.
I still love that, like, Azrael Growler assist, he doesn't care. He just comes in. Like, if normally, like, whenever you see the character in view like that, like, walking in, they get clipped. But if it's a projectile, he just doesn't care. He's just walking forward. But Riazzo getting a similar case of what we saw in the previous game now. And the 9 not fully able to get these conversions. Well, I say that, but still not able to quite kill off the Wakando's heart.
Yeah, we're playing it as evasively as possible, just trying to make it as frustrating as possible, keeping Wakando on their toes, but won't be able to kill just quite yet. Resonance almost over. Oh no, got hit by the seed, and Riazzo will be taking one game.
What a shit.
Because I saw the EX from Wakando. Maybe he was trying to go for it, but I feel like if he tried super, it would have worked.
Oh yeah, I believe
Yeah.
so. I think it was probably
It's a bit of an autopilot, maybe, because I've seen like Wakando and Soniku and Resonant Heart players do that quite often, of just push block into EX Lariat essentially. But yeah.
all things considered, I don't blame it. It's also like another thing of, oh yeah, I'm going to be meter efficient. I don't blame them, but an excellent read on each verse, and yeah, Yumi's going to be hurt.
Oh no. I think this is dead.
Just right before the assist gauge came back, and it's all the solo 9. Definitely doable, but against a full health Heart and basically a very healthy Azrael, you're going after it. You're gonna have to
What a
knuckle down.
DP! What a DP! Oh man, that was so good from Wakando there, but getting hit by 9 and I mean, yeah, 9 can do it. She's definitely a solo character through and through. She has the capability of doing it. It's just, is Ryazo like going to be able to? Because granted, yeah, if you get the hit, you're potentially getting the unblockable loops, but you're spending resources trying to get the timer to like really put the pressure on. You're not exactly getting anything going. You've got to, yeah, really. You gotta be really cognizant of all the options that Wakando can put in. Good defense. Good defense! My gosh.
Good, excellent DP as well to call out the kick. And, yeah, Ryazo looking pretty good so far. Not out of it just yet. It's Old Resonance an excellent 4A to catch the heart out of the air. And, yeah, that's, I'll be considered pretty good hitblocks on that 4A. Really solid hands here, but yeah, Wakando slowly losing grip on this lead. Kind of reminiscent of the first game.
Ooh, good anti-air, and just like that, yeah, that's going to be a dead Azrael, provided this doesn't drop. Okay, there we go.
Not looking too great for Wakando now, but all up to solo heart, but yeah, good bait on the DP. And Wakando taking their second game on match point.
Unfortunately, yeah, maybe try to like, you know, press that to call out any gaps, but Heart was already in the air, my guy, and unfortunately yours doesn't really go that high. So yeah, maybe could have also not been paying attention to the meter correctly. Maybe probably wanted push block as well, but whatever the case may be, good call out from Wakando and already on set point.
Just be good so far, and yeah, we're just seeing. I did see in chat a little earlier ago, but yeah, just Wakando, just very experienced in the matchup, but just able to navigate around. Well, primarily tonight, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yeah, I am not seeing Yumi do a damn thing.
Honestly, same. It's all been the 9. Like, Yumi's been there as an assist bot. That's all I can really say at this point, because she has not really had much of a chance to really play.
Trying to take initiative here, use the gun. 226C. Now it's just kind of an awkward setup on who wants to go in first, basically. Oh, will the Yumi get to play?
It's hard to say. Ooh. Push blocks. Doesn't want to hold it. Ooh, good anti-air assist as well. And all right, Yumi finally getting, you know, some hits in of her own, and not being, well, you know, it was short-lived.
Pressure up. Not wanting to deal with it at all. Just push block, trying to play defensively. Yeah, I was just playing a generally more evasive game. I want to say it's been working out effectively. Kondo has the games up on board. Not open up, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's not dead yet, but I mean, now you're in really a guess for game situation. Oh my god. Well, Yumi still hasn't really done anything, I'm not gonna lie. It's all been 9.
Oh. Like one combo in that just, you know, had to be, I'm not gonna say improvised, but it had to be accounted for in terms of burst being available. But yeah, it's been a solo operation for 9, all things considered, for the most part.
I mean, which, you know, she can do that. Like, we've seen her being able to do that, but it's just, Ryazo just hasn't really been able to, I don't know. It's like, you're technically playing a 2v2, but really, is it a 2v2? I have not seen the Yumi even come out. Well, I was literally about to say it as an assist. The moment I am saying it, okay. But yeah, we're already in Rampage time too, so passive meter gain is definitely going to be a factor here, which honestly probably benefits Ryazo a lot more than it does for Wakando because, I mean, we're seeing the clock. She's able to call in the clock like pretty much after a few seconds.
Oh, no! Oh, he dropped it. Missed opportunity, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I saw the JA come out, and I don't believe that's going to be a dead heart just yet, but it's not looking good. Oh, but a good active switch. Yeah, this time actually ready for it. And yeah, this should be a dead Azrael.
Yep, just barely able to get that. 26 seconds left on the clock, by the way. We are getting down to advanced Rampage time.
Try to call something out, but unfortunately, Riazzo just sitting pretty with the speed already on its way, and we're game time. Yeah, for the good chunk of that match, they were just both full screen, not really doing anything like too proactive. The polite way.
Can't escape
They
from
would go to
crossing
Rampage time and it worked out Riazzo's face. Game 5. Hopefully, we shall see who fate smiles upon or
Unfortunate, yeah. Happy birthday. I mean, oh, the DP whiffing as well. That's good.
There is a timeline out there, and Mikado has done this in this set alone, so it's definitely doable.
That could have been a very bad happy birthday. I just want to let you know that right now.
That's why I was scared. Just like, oh god, this could be it. Mikado keeping the pressure up. Just keep this 9 in the corner. Gazzo just holding down back. Excellent throw break.
Ooh, yeah, has to hold the cross combo. Well, yeah, as soon as I say that, push blocks out of it. But, oh no! Oh, god, the damage. Oh.
Oh god.
I mean, at this point, I was gonna say that's ballsy. At this point, really, if Wakanda lands a hit on, well, yeah, it was still. Oh my god, what is happening?
Oh my god.
Oh goodness, no.
Wait, do we live in that timeline?
There's no way. There's no way, right?
I think as long as a proper routing's in play, I think that's it. I think that's it.
Oh my goodness.
We live in that timeline.
From the brink of death. Wakanda once again pulling out all the stops with the Azrael, killing off both Nine and Yumi, and taking the set 3-2. That was insane. I am so surprised that that actually worked out in his favor. I was expecting Riazzo to win. After I saw Heart go down, I was like, all right, this is essentially a wrap. But Wakanda just never say die, didn't give up.
Yeah, Wakanda literally being the embodiment of I didn't hear the bell ring, and just kept swinging for the fence.
Had no fear in the heart at all.
No. In situations like this, I remember watching a video once. You know, one of the things I feel like, especially with characters, I guess like I will say it's like on a not so favorable position on the two. It's like just have to be brave, and that was on full display there. And that was a that was just a very, very clear display of that.
Yeah. No, I just have no words besides good stuff to Wakanda for just like twice, not just once, twice in the same set, bringing it back with Azrael against a team that on paper he should have a lot of difficulty doing that with.
Absolutely. In this case, character loyalty won in the end. I think that's a I think that's a Cinderella story we could all have a good night's rest to.
Well, granted, that was only winners semis.
Yeah.
So that wasn't like the end of everything or not, because Ryazo is still in this, so he can still like come back, get his revenge, what have you. I'm excited to potentially see that. I want to see a run back.
Absolutely.
But I mean, you know, we'll have to see what everything has in store for now. We will be moving to the other side of winter semis to determine who faces Wakando. Will it be a heart mirror? Will it? It's strong potential to be. Sonic-kun is a force to be reckoned with no matter what. But Jerry has definitely been on the come up, has put in some good work with this team. It could be doable, but we'll have to see how these two square up. I don't know if I want to see heart mirrors in winners finals. I'm not gonna hold you, man. I don't know if I want to see that.
But I can feel the hypothetical red dot on my forehead if I say anything negative as a member of the Homie Cancel Homie, so I am excited to see if that'll happen.
Well, I don't have that red dot on me, so I can say whatever I want, and this viewer has been muted.
Look, it doesn't help the fact that my boss literally lives 5 minutes away from me. He will kick down my door.
That is true. That is true.
Look, you have an hour head start to run, so I suggest you use that.
Unfortunately,
I have to manage this, so. But
Game 1.
starting things off, yeah. Ooh, all right, and getting. I don't know how this team works against Heart. I'm not gonna hold you because I feel like Carmine's well with the pinwheels and all that, but Hazuma, I don't know. He seems tricky having to deal with this.
I feel like it's a matter of they want to occupy the same space. They want to get that same air superiority, but just basically the way they go about it is. Ew.
No, unfortunate drop there from Sonic-kun, but yeah, I was patient enough on reading the burst. Jesus, on reading the burst from Jerry, and yeah, not looking good for him at all. Both characters in the red, and really hasn't gotten much in terms of any damage on Sonic-kun.
Yeah, oh no, not Jerry getting the full front piece damage. We'll be losing the Hardball. Also, look, Carmine, I feel like in this situation is going to be a little bit.
Yeah? Yeah?
Sonic-kun taking game 1.
Okay. Alright.
I feel like Hazama doesn't really have a lot of things going into this matchup that'll help him out. Like, like I mentioned, he does want to occupy the same space that Heart's in, but Heart just has better ways of occupying that space and also contesting that airspace.
Indeed, and hopefully we see maybe some of that, but unfortunately, yeah, Hazama getting clipped once again and having to hold the pressure. Fortunately, bursts at a good time, isn't baited out, isn't caught by a 2B or 5B, but yeah, just haven't really seen too much yet from Jerry.
Jerry trying to get some pressure started. Oh, an excellent call out on the smooth criminal. Tried to bait a burst that time, but not Jerry staying patient this time around. But Hazama is not looking good.
Oh well, Hazama, are you okay? Because I don't know, you've been hit by a heart. I can tell you that.
Hazama, what happened? Heart, I know.
But I mean, as we said last time Jerry was on screen, Rest Level 4 Carmine, you saw how much chip damage Heart took from that EX wheel. Look at that!
Yeah, like I'd say considering Carmine's damage output, this could be a 2-touch game for not Jerry. But Heart is slowly getting all that red health back to 50%. Oh yeah, wanted to save the S, keep it a 2v2 as much as possible, maintain that advantage of just having assists in general. So, oh my god, Carmine's just dancing around, but a good DP will stop her in her tracks.
Yeah, good DP because there was an EX dive happening right there, and oh no, gets clipped air to air. This is now a one-touch game for everybody on screen.
I'd imagine they want to go for like a TK dive kick right there with that EX punch, but either way, the 4P will be clipping not Jerry, and Cocoon already on that point.
Yeah, just like the unfortunate situation of just, you know, in order to really get a lot of your pressure started with Carmine, it's like, well, I gotta spend my health. I gotta spend my own like resources here. And unfortunately, yeah, I wasn't able to really get too much on the Heart or the S to finish them off. And yeah, going to game 3 set point for Sonokun, and I don't know, I still haven't seen the Hazama too much. That S4P, by the way, just hits so high. Like, covers such a good area. It does so much.
I see, you'll tell me that it'll make you dinner as well, but yeah. I mean, all things considered, Sonokun is eating pretty good with being up 2 games right now. It has, if absolutely necessary, they have a couple games to sacrifice to be Dustin.
I don't think they like eating this combo, though. Definitely going to be a bit of a ruiner to the appetite, I'll tell you that. But nonetheless, really cleansing the palate, going to the S, good burst in, and going to put Carmine in the red now. What a TP.
But it's not looking very savory for not Jerry right now. Has the burst back in the Carmine, but they're getting mileage out of it. A foot long even from all those DPs that are landing.
Oh, yeah, not quite quick enough to be able to catch the S with that super. And, ooh, baby, okay. That could have been really bad for Sonokun. But, once again, DP, get him off me. Oh no, that was blocked. And Hazama's dead.
Cashing out, wants to stay out the Hazama, going to DHC, but that is definitely going to work out very well for Sonokun. Keeping the pressure up, yeah, popping Renska, it's going to be the last chance, but getting opened up by the high. I don't believe this is going to be dead just quite yet.
Cross raid. Oh wait, no, even with cross raid, that's not going to kill. Yeah.
Running out the rest of the Resonance Timer, keeps it defensive. S is very healthy. Doesn't really need to do anything too crazy. But, yeah. Especially with a 5C like that, that life total is going to be, you know, pretty quickly, all things considered. But, push block, run up 2A will seal the deal, and Sonokun will be causing a Heart Mirror in Winners Finals.
I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about what we're going to be seeing in Winners Finals, but good stuff to Sonokun nonetheless, taking over Jerry, and yeah, sending him down to loser's side. And yeah, so we do have Heart Mirrors coming up for you all later on down the line, but we will be moving on into the loser side of the bracket. We'll only be doing top 6 the loser side for this because, well, didn't have too many enters, so have to sort of expedite things a little bit. But let's see, who have we got? Who's moving along? So Deku and Ami are currently playing against each other, so winner of that will be playing against Ryazo in losers quarters. But I think well, the only match we have available is not Jerry and Sprite Cranberry.
So, not Jerry, potentially coming back up and Sprite Cranberry. Yeah, after they got sent to losers, they did have a very convincing 3-0 over Lucky Naegi, and moving on pretty swimmingly in this bracket.
And I don't know what to think of this. I've done this match in terms of Ragna against this team, but the Azrael, I don't know. I don't know how he manages against like Carmine Hazama. Really, I feel like it's just kind of like the pinwheels are a little bit less of an issue just because you have either Growler or Growler Assist to play, so you can probably play around that. But I don't know. It's just Azrael is just such an explosive character that it's just like it can swing wildly in one direction off of one exchange.
I definitely feel like both of these teams are very momentum heavy, all things considered. And I think it's also going to play back into what I was mentioning, not Jerry versus Itsudeku, where Sprite Cranberry generally wants to be in your face, while not Jerry kind of wants to dance around you, at least with the Zama, with Karma in the back, just to keep things as airtight as they can.
Yeah, we're currently just waiting on Sprite Cranberry to join the room, and as soon as I say that, he joins. Cool. All right. Good to know I have that power.
It'll be interesting to see because, I'm not going to make any assumptions. How is... Oh, I was about to ask, like, how is the... How's the Ragna Hazama matchup? And it's like, oh, well.
It's annoying. I mean, how it is in story and in, CF as well. It's always been annoying, but we're not going to be seeing that. We're going to be seeing the Adachi coming from Sprite Cranberry.
Seeing effectively the shades of Bojack. Something happened here, but AZO.
I've seen almost nothing but ACOs from the Adachi, I ain't gonna lie. It gets called out in the air, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any life back from that. So Carmine is gotta be careful with how you play as him from this point going forward.
Sprite Cranberry looking, I wouldn't say looking entirely unfamiliar, but just maybe not entirely warmed up with Adachi as of yet, but Azrael looking pretty healthy right now in a good anti-air. Will be bringing not Jerry good.
Indeed, and now you gotta hold whatever the potential thing is going to be. Oh, you're pretty dead. No, off of DP starter, you're not dead yet.
A little, just not quite enough, but put in a sound situation, but they pretend that it doesn't exist.
Oh no! The weird way that the A auto combo hit Carmine actually caused him to fall out of it, saving him actually. Could have been dead from that, but yeah. Well, dies to the throw unfortunately though, so still 1v1 now.
Go for the classic, but not working out. But oh my god, that's so unfortunate for not Jerry. I can catch in the air, but thankfully no Astral on like Cranberry's end, just for a little bit of that vibe. We'll be taking the first.
I feel like he was fiending for it though. I think like he was hoping to like get that last hit so that it wouldn't kill, but also get the Astral.
Get ready.
Not Jerry.
Get ready.
Fortunately, yeah, there's a lot of moments where they're, put it bluntly, like not picking the most go in, especially with Zama, and usually getting clipped by an anti-air or something. Tossing them really. Okay.
Alright. Just walks up, throws, unfortunately doesn't get the pickup afterwards. Tries to go for it again. Ooh. Baits out the anti-air from that high up. That's insane.
Pinwheel still active, thankfully, for not Jerry, but a little bit of a risk gamble situation. Not actually getting hit out of the cross combo, thankfully, but now we're back to.
Oh no.
Right there, I could have imagined that Jerry was probably expecting to teleport behind, but just didn't get right. But thankfully, Carmine's still alive, getting that Zalman pretty healthy. Just kidding. Oh wait, no wait, I was right the first time.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised that Sprite didn't decide to just spin the meter whenever he was hitting the Carmine, because I feel like he could have killed with the DHC. Could have been a 1v2 situation, but now it is a 1v2 situation, but for Jerry's favor. That's weird.
Oh, Adachi definitely doable with the power of the Zeos, but not the best start right now. Unfortunately, looking more and more dire by the second. Oh no, the EX pinwheel pretty tricky with it, and
not quite able to kill yet. What a DP. Just barely able to reach the Adachi there with that DP, and calls out the EX4 Blade, tying things up 1-1.
Get ready. Get ready.
Not deterred, probably. I'd say comparatively speaking between Ragna and Adachi in terms of the Sama matchup, definitely a little more like, I would say probably, maybe just a little bit more palatable.
Ooh. Trade combo, unfortunately, the DP not punished! Oh no, that was a lot that could have been left on the table there for Jerry, and oof, yeah, could have avoided the situation.
In the back, but still quite a bit of a struggle for Jerry right now. Carmine is not looking very healthy, but we are getting some momentum.
Oh wow, what an assist call to actually call out the chain there. Oh no, Carmine, alright, good DP, saving the Carmine, and you gotta be careful with how you call him in now from now on.
Pretty spooky, yeah, just didn't want to deal with the pressure situation at all, so that comes from DPO side of it. Really? And looking good for Sprite Cranberry's Agile despite the lead that they had. So that should be good. Oh.
Yep. Oh, Pluby could have teched out of that. Oh no. That could have saved Asriel if he did, but unfortunate, yeah. Going to be losing him. Solo Adachi. Very much doable. Oh, good CC activation, calling out the Zeo, and yeah, getting a good amount of life back too.
And running out the resonance timer as well, so that should be a honest comeback.
Yeah, that looked honest to me.
So did that.
Look, Sprite's definitely been taking some tips from Bojack. He believed in the 2B there.
Yeah, absolutely, and you know, that's it's your only anti of the game, so I feel like if you're going to stick with this character, albeit hard to, you just gotta believe, and as I was mentioning before, you gotta be brave. So it definitely worked out in at least for that interaction worked out in Right Grand.
Get
Deciding to stick with it, not wanting to switch back to the Magna Azrael that they were running before, so just wanting to really take this opportunity to learn the ins and outs.
crossing fate. Fight.
Oh, I'm kind of surprised that actually didn't. Very good blood device to actually break the persona here from Jerry.
All things considered, not Jerry is doing a pretty solid job at just playing around just a set of Zeo, and albeit Carmine's in the red now, but overall been doing pretty well, all things considered.
And definitely gotta be careful with calling in that. Oh my god! Look at all the red life Carmine has. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that, buddy? I think he's sure about it, actually. You know what? Never mind. Go for it.
A little spooky here. I have to guess an excellent defense. So,
my goodness.
Gotta get that. Carmine out! Okay.
Jesus. Look how much red health he had. Oh, that entire life bar is just gone, but it's recoverable. But nonetheless, Jerry able to keep things going with their team and get the mix sealed, signed, sealed, delivered, and Sprite going to be going down. Jerry moving on 3-1.
This is based on the health bars. That was definitely a nail biter for more than one reason. And like, all things considered, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, not Jerry really took that phrase, "My health is a resource," to its entirety.
Yeah, definitely. I would agree with that.
Moving on to the other side of Losers Quarters, well, we're Yazo coming back up, and right corners, we haven't seen Ami just as of I know they have a couple of teams that they've been working on. I've been tried and true for them, so I'm curious to see on what they decide to pull.
Yeah, definitely a lot of potential teams that Ami can bring out. I know that I feel like they do play 9, right? I feel like they do play 9 as well, but I don't imagine they're going to be going with the mirror.
Yeah, I remember they, yeah, I think I remember last time they ended up having 9 in the kit, but they do have a couple of teams they can play, a couple of characters. Very tenured with doesn't look like we'll be getting that tonight. Looks like they want the full support and going all in on Hilda with them. Actually in the front.
From crossing fate. Fight.
Stand corrected. Going into the first game. Oh my god, we're already starting strong with a happy birthday. Hilda drops out, fortunately, but looking like a good start for Riazzo.
Calling out a laser from Yazo looking pretty solid here in these first opening moments. Got tossed up on the teleport. Could be a dead Hilda. Don't even have to spend any meter use. All just over to
Oh, and the anti-air from the Yumi as well, and yeah, with that, it's going to be a very quick kill. I don't think those fists were necessary, but you know what? You do you. And yeah, geez, that was a quick game.
making unnecessary pepperonis, as I like to call it. But
Get ready.
yeah, Miyazo just styling just kind of says the presence of they're not too happy about being sent to lose.
Can't
Yeah,
escape
hopefully
from
Amy can
crossing
keep their
fate.
composure and still sticking with the even.
Alright. Once again, Ami getting things started kind of the same way that we saw in the last game. But once again, yeah, gets assist clipped. Good defense so far from Ryazo, not budging.
Saw it and found an opening. Will be sending Hilda to the corner, but unfortunately the assist went a little too far for the Hilda to get punished. But yeah, this is definitely, I'd say, a 9 favorite match just because of, you know, Hilda does have a lot of long range stuff, but 9 has the classic 214C. Or 56C. I don't know.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't give a shit. But yeah, either way, the EX, projectile invul, double fist, definitely helps out against both of these characters.
Not quite going to be able to kill, even though that is a single target DHC. Not going to be enough damage, and yeah, has to. Well, you know what? Still caught whatever Ryazo was doing there, and going to be coming up to 9. Now up to Yumi, and well, unlike the last time, she's actually putting in some work.
Yeah. And yeah, actually showing signs of life, and Amy just not blocking on incoming, and Ryazo already 2 games.
I imagine there's going to be a character swap from Ami. I don't know. Like, yeah, into a Chie. Interesting.
Get ready.
I haven't personally seen that from Amy, at least in recent memory. But you know, very solid team.
Can't
And
escape from
yeah,
crossing
it's
fate.
I mean, it's a GA team, so provided that the meter is on deck, yeah, you will delete any character on the screen.
Jeez. Okay. All right. Should have been really bad with that whiff DP, but so far, that's just, you know, kind of a typical zoning match, honestly. Both players like really interacting from like full screen.
Don't really want to do much in terms of get close to the other person, but Amy does strike first blood on that situation, and yeah, just still playing defensively here.
I mean, so far it's been kind of working out for them, but unfortunately, anti-airs through the gap and able to get the start of the loops going. Oh man, this wasn't even able to block low. Unfortunate.
Very basic teleport, get out of jail for free card, and also get paid.
There's a lot of stuff happening right now. It's just chaos.
Do you remember when BBTAG turned to a bullet hell?
Depending on the characters that you're fighting against, yeah, I remember. I'm used to it.
I wanted to watch that. I wouldn't be playing great.
Well, you definitely have to destroy the core of this team, which I feel like is 9, but you know, not able to really get much in terms of hits. It seems like, you know, despite the fact this has been going on longer, it still feels like it's very much in Ryazo's favor.
It's slowly dwindling. Rampage time, I do feel. Well, it's actually debatable on which team this favors more. Because it's like, you know, you do have like the win con deleting characters, but the health values don't matter to the point because every character basically has one touch. But yeah, I feel like this favors Ryazo a bit more just due to the fact that at any given moment they're really has a meter to either call out with the clock or
I was really worried. Oh no! Dude, okay, you gotta be careful.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure why Ami supered in that situation. I think they probably panicked because, I mean, if you weren't pressing anything, you would have been able to still block.
And there's not a lot Hilda can do in this kind of situation because it's like, you know, if you press anything, it's going. The trigger will be pulled.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
tapping the legs, but not quite enough. But gets put up by a 5B from full screen.
Suits you.
Probably tried to jump. Maybe it caught jump startup. Whatever the case may be. Ami has one on the board, not going down without a fight.
They pressed a button though, because I heard the counter hit. So
Oh.
like
I don't play with audio, so.
oh, okay. Well, they got hit with a counter hit, so like I don't know what you're on, but I'm pretty sure like at least 36 dragons were sacrificed to make this.
Dang. That's crazy. I mean, that's probably how many dragon kicks we actually saw in that round, I'm not gonna lie.
Actually, you know, I remember at the beginning of the last game, yeah, like Amy did get 4 resonance bars like pretty early. So getting taken for a ride here. Our good burst will keep the Hilda in alive, at the very least.
Okay. Very, very worried about using that kind of button against GAJC, but worked out in their favor and going to be sent to the corner now. Once again, the loops, but still not even bothering with that. Just getting caught with the mix, not blocking correctly.
And provided that Riazo doesn't need her, I do believe this should be a dead Hilda. No, not quite. Even with the full stacks, but a poorly timed DP will seal the deal, and yeah, and just that clean conversion, and Riazo will be going up to B1, moving. I'd imagine we'll be moving along in this loser side of the bracket. We'll be having.
Oh no, we're moving back to winner's side.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll be having the heart mirrors, and I feel like mirrors have I wouldn't say been the name of the game tonight, but yeah, we are getting another one, and I feel like that definitely that pride is on the line.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be looking like DVFZ with all the air dashing and super dashing I'm going to be seeing from them.
You know, we've gone around for a little bit. You know, like we just had a 9, so playing a single player game. And that same set, we were playing a bullet hell. You know, let's return back to form a little bit and actually go back to a fighting game. I think that would be. I think that would be nice.
I think you're hoping for too much, honestly. This is about to be ace combat, man. It's gonna be missile alerts all over the place.
Oh, hell yeah! All right, going into the flight simulator category now. Okay, my boss has red lock on me. Just.
Missile.
Look, this match got to start. I'm getting a stall warning. Like.
Well, you know, fortunately didn't have any issues going into the game, so we are getting things ready. Intros rocking, going into the match. First game. Starting off with the DP from Wakando. That is insane.
But like, like another thing too is that I would understand if it was maybe like a Ragnar or Weiss who have like really strong ground start button, but like Hart, not really someone that I expect to take the offensive, at least with a point on ground start play. Sonic-kun not getting a full
little bit too far. With a lot of damage that could have been done to the Hart. Jesus Christ, what am I looking at? Oh man.
Missile.
Missile.
The enemy has you on radar. But I forgot who.
God, that sequence was hilarious. Both of them just back homing. Oh my goodness.
Did we go into the rhythm game category now? Like,
I think so. With what I saw, ooh, what a burst bait though. That was crazy. And yeah, unfortunately not going to be quite able to kill off the character, even with the cross rate, but still putting both of Wakando's characters into a one-hit, essentially kill scenario.
Kondo trying to fight back as much as they can, but unfortunately a weird interaction on that JP will not allow them to get the combo. All of this... Azrael's dead.
Yep.
You're playing on hardcore mode, so like you're flying around like that, you tap a wall and you just spontaneously bust.
Yeah, not even scrape against it, you just die instantly.
Entering Electrosphere.
No.
Game 2, hopefully Mikano can make some more adjustments and not do, and you know, yeah, that's a good start. You know, don't do something as ballsy as round start.
Absolutely insane work from that in the first round, but I was gonna say tries to teleport dash out of the cross combo, but still able to get out of it with not really too much damage.
Kondo taking the offensive here. DP gets blocked. I don't actually no wait, that's hella dead. Yeah, just proper routing. Just I spent 2 meter for 10k. Hey, you know, normally you'd see that from Azrael, but that was all hard.
Well, so it's definitely going to be all heart from this point forward for Wakanda because DP avoided and yeah, really wasn't able to do much with the Azrael. And now you know you're facing yourself here, Sonic-kun. You're facing your own character with you're technically your own character too, but it's not a mirror. You gotta do what you can with S.
You know, we have seen Sonic-kun's S pull out some miracles this time, so we've yet to see if they can continue that trend.
All right, but looking pretty dire for Sonic-kun now. It's one such situation has to guess. Good defense on the wake up, but ooh, how long can this defense last? Ooh, doesn't get a full conversion off of that. But I didn't even know which side that was.
Yeah, that one was just like right above the dome, and just able to properly and Mikando playing a game on the board, you know, and you know it worked out. They're playing a lot more reserved and able to get one dub.
Are we gonna get a game 5 of this?
Check.
Get ready.
Oh no.
Look, they're definitely going to be high in the clouds by the characters that they're playing.
This is true. This is true. It's gonna be hard for them to come back down to earth, but let's see who's gonna be able to do that.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Kondo taking a more reserved offensive approach. Nonetheless, and pressure. Good so far. A little bit of a reset to neutral. Just try to feel each other out, see who wants to engage and respond accordingly.
What a DP! Oh my god. That looked so awkward.
It looked like it had a vacuum effect, like a Tager was in play.
Yeah. That was really weird, but nonetheless. Ooh, tried to go for the EX dive. And unfortunately, yeah, even if that did technically connect on the block, it looked like Sonokun was still blocking high, so it wouldn't have had too much of an effect. And Sonokun's like, no, I know that trick. I've done that trick. Fortunately, SDP covers that trick.
Yeah, thankfully, like, this is the one time where I could give credit to SDP because it's, you know, it has a good amount of active frames where it was able to swipe out the Asriel despite the long windup on the 6P of it.
Good tech on the throw. Oh, no burst punish from Wakando, unfortunately. But so far, yeah, has to Sonokun has to be careful about calling in the heart. Has no life on their end at this point. Oh no.
Beta burst right there, but no dice. Wakando looking pretty good so far, but honestly, no assist meter at the moment. So things could definitely turn around. You open up low. Just right before the assist gate came back for a burst, but I'd imagine that Sonokun wants so much.
Well, unfortunately, she didn't really have too much of a role to play. Asriel going to be kicking her into the dirt, and Wakando up 2-1 in the set now, on set point.
Looking good, especially after that ballsy interaction in the first game, and yeah, Sonokun just has to make some adjustments to stay alive in the winner side this time.
Get ready! Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Going into game 4 here. A little bit of an interesting trade, but Sonokun drawing the first bits of blood in this game 4.
Defense from Sonokun so far. Unfortunately, probably tried to call out an active swap there, but no dice. Has to burst in to save Heart, and so far, yeah, looking pretty even in terms of the life totals, really. But as soon as I say that, Wakando getting the hit in on the S and going to be having Sonokun hold this pressure down.
What I imagine that was a push block, but it still worked out anyway, and Wakando keeping the pressure up, and Sonokun, just honestly feels I just feel like he's a little unsure of what
Ooh, it's air counter hit there. And I think with the 2 bars on deck, yeah, that should be enough.
Just enough off the solo S, as we mentioned before. They have pulled out miracles before, but double 3 resonance and getting caught in the air like that is not a good start. But ballsy DP, but it worked out.
Oh no! Oh no! But the way that DP hits, oh, it's so awkward sometimes to try and block it correctly. And yeah, could have been honestly a potentially dead Asriel if that was blocked.
Also looking good here. Yeah, thankfully just enough time to beat the burst, and it should be a dead Asriel, and we might see that miracle.
Do we have a potential game 5? Does Sonokun have what it takes?
Definitely think it's honestly with the amount of meter dump that Goto can do. Yeah, that's going to be it.
Unfortunately, SDP moment coming through and grabbing you by your throat, it sounds like. Dang.
I was trying to say something eloquent, but then it's just like, no. I'm gonna back home in your windpipe.
Jesus.
Look, I think
Well,
that's the sin of wrongly predicting that this was a game. Well, to your benefit, really. All things considered.
yeah, probably. Yeah.
We'll be moving back down into the loser semis. We'll be having not Jerry versus Riazo, and whoever wins this will go on to fight Tony.
Yep. Getting down into the top 4 and winding things down, but still no less excitement, no less intensity in the matches that we have coming up. It's gonna be exciting. I can't wait. For just waiting on Riazo to show up so we can start things off there. It's always whenever I say something. It's always whenever I say something that they just pop in.
Given logistics, you know, I'd say that's a blessing.
Get ready.
True. True.
Get ready.
This will be an interesting one because both of them kind of want to play a bit more of a long-range game, but just a matter of who's going to be able to employ that.
Well, simple.
Well,
There's more tonight.
I'm not gonna say I'm surprised.
Impressive.
Oh, I did see the active swap coming through, but unfortunately, yeah, it just didn't actually, like, I saw the animation come through, but I didn't see the actual process of it go through, which is unfortunate because Riazo definitely could have had a potentially dead Hazama there.
Try to keep the pressure over the EX pinwheel, but has the double fists that also have projectile impulse without the animation, so working out, but Riazo not looking too good right now. Finally, active switching them in, also slowly Yumi. I'd imagine because of Yumi's generally stuffy buttons that it's going to be a bit of a hard time just trying to approach Hazama, but we shall see.
So far, really good swaps from Jerry, getting some good damage on the board, putting Yumi in the red already. Ooh, I was expecting an unblockable setup there, actually, but nonetheless. Ooh, yeah, no, he's like, yeah, you haven't called her in, but you gotta be careful with how you do it. Unfortunately, JC didn't connect. Very vulnerable after that, and now it's all up to solo Hazama against, well, I was gonna say against, Nine the Phantom and Yumi, but now it's just Yumi. Good call out.
Excellent call out. Just keeping the match in their favor, despite dealing with Yumi 9 as a team definitely is pretty spooky, but excellent landing punish by Riazo, and life plays are even now.
Ooh, gets the anti-air baited, and oh, do it again. Do I hear a third?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah, probably just try to keep it simple with another kick, or just cash out into the other super. But air to air connects, and not Jerry taking the first game in. Honestly, a little bit of a spooky situation.
Yeah, it could have been really, really bad potentially, but yeah, Jerry able to clean things up and take the first game. That was, whew,
Get ready.
that was intense.
Get ready.
Honestly, it could have gone either way. Not Jerry looking good. I'd imagine they're feeling pretty nice about that, considering that the team that they're fighting. So. All things considered right now, Riazo looking a little unsure of what to do right now.
Yeah, just getting hit by, the Hazama assist, just like pretty much getting hit by almost everything. Right, that's a projectile. But, oh, what in the world?
A little bit of Malcolm confirmed, could not capitalize on it, and I guess that they misinputted the anti-air?
I was imagining that was supposed to be Hungry Coils, yeah. The anti-air chain, because I was like, there's no way you meant to do command grab like that. Ooh, teleports out of it. That's crazy.
What a snipe, and honestly, that was a little bit of a landing punish on their own. But looking good right now, just catching 9 in the air too. You know, Ulti's considered not an easy task to do given 9's JA alone.
Indeed, indeed, and yeah, putting 9 in the red on life support, you got it. Well, I was gonna say you gotta be careful, but also same can be said for Jerry with how he's managing like his health and like, you know, the resources that he has. Okay, what in the world?
And that worked out perfectly because they just keep Carmine and got a bunch of health back. Didn't block, but still alive for the most part. But this is definitely not the greatest look for Piazza right now. And yeah, just taking 2 games. Yeah, Rialzo's got to pull a miracle out of their hat to after this because they're not looking great right now.
Yeah, just like that first game, like with the comeback from the Hazama, really sort of gave Jerry probably some much needed confidence in this set. Like really sort of getting like their momentum started, and Riazzo just seemed, as you said, like during that second game, like very lost whenever it came to like how to navigate things, like at Yumi at least.
And again, they're just getting like there's a lot of times where they're just getting clipped by some random stuff and the damage piles up. They're not looking great, all things considered, especially with that just enough time for the assist gate to come back to punish them.
Indeed, indeed. Oh, wasn't ready for the low after that either. Man, these.
Very uncharacteristic of Riazzo Walters.
Yeah, just doesn't really quite have an answer for how to get out of this defensively, and oh man, this is going from bad to worse continuously. Just keeps getting opened up by the low. Oh my goodness. No. Well, I mean, probably wanted to have the 9 in over the Yumi as the 1v2, but I mean, no matter what, this is a hello. Yeah. Unfortunate. Oh man, that was unfortunate for Riazzo, just all throughout that. It was uncharacteristic too, because we saw him like doing some pretty good work defensively before, but just somehow just didn't have an answer for any of that. Just wasn't ready for you know, what Jerry had. Probably like was a little impatient too, if I had to say. Like just didn't really like want to. I don't even know. Just couldn't manage what Jerry had to offer at all.
Yeah, like I feel like just in that matchup alone, it just showed like the stark difference of like, yeah, I'm prepared to fight you, and like basically it's just the preparedness on both. Not Jerry just had a lot of options covered, clipped 9 in a lot of places. A lot of places that Yasuo would normally feel comfortable. Or, you know, there's also the side of Yasuo that maybe just, you know, I can sleep on this. Kazama, Carmine, what are they gonna do? Not Jerry proved Yasuo wrong if that was the case, and that just all things considered, just the way Riazzo was playing, not Jerry made them feel very uncomfortable. They couldn't really get a footing.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was very uncharacteristic. Like as we mentioned before, like multiple times. It's just like, because I thought it was going to be like I don't know necessarily a wash, like, you know, but I thought it was going to be a lot more difficult for Jerry's team specifically because, you know, Nine has that good space coverage, Yumi has the good ground coverage with the assists at the very least, and like, you know, any hit that Ryazo gets with that team can put you in a situation where it's like, all right, this might be a looping unblockable setup or something like that. But we didn't see much of that, and also just, again, I feel like we saw the precedent, like, for the momentum and like for all the confidence really in the set going to Jerry after that first game.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, you know, I like what you mentioned like a lot earlier when Non-Jerry first came up. Yeah, you know, he's been putting a lot of work, and that definitely showed in that very convincing 3-0 against someone as tenured as Ryazo.
Exactly. Well, Ryazo going down in 4th place, nothing to be ashamed of, but we will be moving on to decide who goes on to fight Wakando in Grand Finals. Will it be another Heart Mirror, or will Jerry get the run back this time?
We've been
Can't escape from crossing fate.
We shall see. Game 1. Run up 2C. Okay.
Ballsy move right there. Oh wow! Actually, got homing away from the assist, but my goodness, that was a ballsy DP from Jerry, if I had to say so.
Despite how proactive Sonic likes to be in a lot of situations, I don't blame him. And it's definitely working out in good.
Oh yeah, not ready for the 5C once again. Going to be put on life support, but good super to get out of the command grab.
So far, they've been trying to bait a throw, but unfortunately not working out. A little too early on the 2B to beat the burst, but all of the soul hardened. Oh my god! You know, that's honestly impressive. Given how, like, at the very least, presentation-wise, how stubby Hazama's 2B looks, it worked out very nicely.
Indeed. And just like that, yeah, Sonic-kun having to pull off potential S comeback if possible. Because, yeah, you gotta deal with a very healthy Carmine, which is already pretty bad, but also you gotta deal with Hazama as well.
He just stopped the pressure situation. Had no meter to really block it out, but oh god.
What a trade.
Right there, air to air, and not Jerry. Looking very, very solid in this.
Taking first blood for the games, and yeah, I think he's riding off that momentum from his previous set. I think he's coming in with that. Engine's running hot and everything.
Firing on all cylinders. And no, I know not Jerry has a couple teams they're messing on, but they're going with the old reliable. Straight out of the dealership that it came in several years ago, and still running as strong as ever.
Oh my god, I'm getting clipped by the Hazama assist yet again. Unfortunately not able to continue with the Carmine combo, but still nonetheless, it's a slobber knocker, let me just say that.
You're relentless flush down, but just the second hit of the STP has a very extended hitboxing, was able to just put Carmine in the air right there. Honestly, looking a lot better in the set. You know, there's not really a bunch of like large hits going in, but now the life total is even -6.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you want to keep this Carmine in, buddy, because yeah, going down all up to solo Hazama, which is I don't think this is great. I don't think this is looking good, Chief. I'm not gonna lie.
Comparatively speaking, absolutely. Fortunately got the hit, but a little too far to get a meaningful conversion. A good anti-air from Sonic. Not going to be dead. Definitely in, let's say, at the very least, at the most, a 2-touch situation. But
now
if
it's
it started like that, yeah. Sonic-kun, as long as they don't drop this, take in their first.
tying it up 1-1.
Get ready.
I'm not going to say it was a complete
Get ready.
blowout or anything, but yeah, just Sonic-kun able to get their bearings. I'd imagine that, you know, in terms of momentum, they're probably not doing the best because they got sent earlier.
Can't escape
But it's
from
definitely that a
crossing
little bit of
fate.
that tug of war happening just to stay alive.
Indeed. Good defense on the assist as well.
Blood working, yeah. Not Jerry. Looking solid, drawing the first bit of blood in this opening match of game 3. Getting hit by the tail end of that. I believe that's a JA, right? Yeah, Sonic.
I believe so, yeah.
Sonic-kun just not ready for that last.
Ready for the low after the whiff over there from Jerry, and oh no, gets caught by the active swap chain. So far, it's just looking pretty solid for Jerry, all things considered. Just like, you know, even though taking the air hit, it was only 2.7k damage there. But yeah, just making all the right plays.
Relentless with the pressure, you know, Sonic-kun spending a decent amount of meter on trying to push block away, but not Jerry is keeping his airtight, and at first, able to get caught by the EX pin blow, and even then, not Jerry still was able to block it.
Tried to super out of the situation, but yep.
My oh my. Done already.
Jerry looking in full control here.
Playing out of his mind.
Get ready.
A much different beast than what we saw in Winterside with this specific match, even in Winterside. Definitely putting up a solid fight against Sonic-kun's team and, you know, looking to get, you know, finish off the revenge.
I feel like Sonic-kun, you know, they are playing very solidly, but just aren't able to navigate around some of the situations that Gary is putting them in. But this is a pretty solid start so far. Carmine close to the red, but going to be getting out, going to try and heal a little bit.
That could have been really bad.
Just wants to end the auto combo with the heal, just get as much damage as possible, and a little bit more damage as well.
I think that 5C was probably supposed to be EX chained, if I had to guess. Ooh, yeah. God.
A little bit of a missed input, but yeah, not Jerry. Back in the driver's seat, going for the hard to blockable. Yeah, keeping the pressure on too.
Good TP from Sonic-kun. Has to fight for their life, really, because yeah, this is potentially it. And so far, life totals are very much even, but a lot of recoverable life on the side of Jerry as well.
Trying to back up a little bit, trying to feel each other out, but yeah, I feel like not Jerry's been on the favorable end in terms of starting these sections. And even
I feel like
this
this is
push block.
I feel like this is almost just been hit by nothing with DPs, man.
Oh my god, excellent navigation too! Just got the assist back in time, able to fully punish it as well. This is looking very good for not Jerry.
Good block in the 5C. Good DP. Oh, okay. I thought that was going to be a certified SDP moment. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Thankfully, it seems like Sonic-kun was aware and hit the brakes, not doing the follow-up. So let's live to see another day. Good call out. God, getting a full punch, but that would have been sick. And yeah, life full even despite the red health right now. Oh, and what a punish!
Yeah, you get sent up super high in the air, so it doesn't matter if it trades. He's gonna get a follow-up after it.
A good active switch, and that looks like Sonokun will be going down in this losers finals. Not Jerry going to try.
What's wrong? We're just getting started.
Thankfully for you,
Carmine,
we will not be getting another heart.
win.
Yeah. My goodness. Jerry pulling out all the stops. He brought down one heart. Can he do it again twice? Will he perform the triple bypass?
Or will he skip this beat?
We'll have to see. Wakando going to be coming in from the winner side of Grands. Only has to win one set. Jerry having to win 2 sets here, coming in from loser side.
No, I'd imagine it's been a little while since Wakondo's played, at least on, so maybe they've cooled down a little bit, and maybe their momentum isn't as, but it's what it would ideally like to be, and not Jerry. Hopefully they're not completely cooked out of it yet, but they are riding high quite a bit, and their performance is top notch.
All right, just waiting on Wakando to show up. Why every single time I have said that, they're like, oh, now I should enter the room. Good lord.
Look, man, you just gotta say the magic words, and we can cry freedom sooner.
Get ready.
Yeah, grand finals set. Wakondo again sitting pretty in the winner side of this bracket, and not Jerry on the loser side. This is gonna be exciting.
Here we go. Can't escape from crossing fate.
Indeed, indeed. Game 1.
And we're already seeing. I feel like compared to how Sonokun play was a bit more passive, but Wakondo is just, ripped out the brakes and just going full throttle on Not Jerry right now. Not Jerry, at least in these opening moments, doesn't look 100% prepared for that.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely different, like, having to fight against, like, wow, that pinwheel actually clipped. It's hard having to fight against, like, someone playing the same character you just fought, but in a much different style of play. Because now it's just like, oh god, this is not what I was prepared for at all.
Well, we might be seeing a little bit of momentum shift here now that life totals are basically not Jerry's favor at this point. Yeah, looking good off of just one mistake. Not quite going to be a dead Azrael just yet, but yes, just like that, just a reversal of fortune. Will be killing off the Hazama.
Do we pull out a double reversal here?
Yeah.
Yep. Unfortunate circumstance for Jerry. Had so much momentum, but unfortunately, yeah, misplay causing Hazama to go down. And yo, my god, the run up 2C again.
Good for keeping the pressure up, nice and tight. Oh god.
I'm so surprised that DP hit. Oh my god, the run under, the shark coming in and killing off the heart. I mean, this is still a one-touch game.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, just that's underneath it. Just teleport behind you, nothing personnel kit, and as long as Wakondo doesn't drop this, it should be a dead Carmine, and Wakondo's taking the first game of the grand final set.
Good lord. That was only the first game of this, too.
Such a shift back and forth between who, like, had the favor, but, yeah, Weak Kondo ultimately sticking it out in the end for this first game. Kondo probably feeling pretty good about things. Pretty good about all things considered, sitting in the winner's side, but probably taking some time to ponder.
Probably, yeah. I mean, this is a grand final. You know, take the time you need, take a breather moment, and get yourself collected for the next one. You know. But when I said that, I didn't mean, you know, cause this to happen.
Hey, we said the game. We said the players could take a little bit of breather, not the game. Get your ass in gear, damn it!
All right. I'll just go through the process and remake the room again.
While you're doing that, I just want to give people, you know, I will say this as well, because it is this weekend. Safe travels to everyone coming out to, or going out to Frosty Faustings this weekend. Hope you all do well. But in the near future, and an event us in SoCal, Awaited Fate is happening soon, and signups are available. Did also announce the game lineup, so everything you need to know will be in that sequence of tweets.
All right, rooms remade. Both of them going right back into it. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Everything. All the you know, lucky rituals and all that things progress smoothly.
Oh, just that was instant.
That was so quick. Oh my god.
They're so back. Jerry trying to take the initiative here, but little hard to catch this heart.
Very slippery thing, even more so than Hazama. Oh no, and yeah, getting some good calls with these air-to-airs. Gets the grab and putting Hazama in the red now.
Trying to read a push bug, but not working out, and just hit a little jab to the chin of Carmine just to, I don't want to deal with this. Oh god, what the hell's happening now? Maybe.
Ooh, gets the overhead. Ooh, but that's jump cancelable. Oh no, very good punish on the Azrael.
Nice solid AK. And unable to win favorably in that little bit of assist flash, but that's honestly, it is looking good for not Jerry, but all it takes is all up to Soul Heart now.
I mean, it's definitely doable. I mean, we're seeing her put in some good work, has the life lead by a good margin. And, you know, you have to hold Oki from this character, man. like that.
Wasn't ready for the double overhead, but an accessible DP, and life throws about even, but not Jerry does have Astro in play. Oh, tried to siphon him out, but that was some excellent navigation by Weak Kondo. One of the things you can do with Heart is that you can kind of, you can basically hit the brakes and stop the general, like, speed, or kind of alter the speed of you home in on your opponent. And you just saw that, you know, it was a little hard to see, but I definitely think we saw that in full effect. And that was able to take the round off of that interaction.
All right, and just like that, Wakando's on tournament point now.
Get ready.
Yeah, this has been definitely down to the wire, but it seems like Wakando just barely has the edge that he needs in order to make it through.
Can't escape from crossing
Hopefully not
fate.
Jerry. Looks like they've gotten their momentum halted, and Wakando is still fighting high. Not a good start, admittedly, for not Jerry in these opening sequences of the set. Overhead is successful. He's probably trying to read out a burst, but not looking good right now.
Yeah, just caught in the mix in the corner, and Wakando just running away with it. Oh, good lord. Jerry hasn't got to play. Jerry has not gotten to play at all.
Getting open up again, try to bait the burst, but good DP. Very ballsy, but the Carbine is still alive.
Dear lord.
Just like that, Azriel's about like at a third of his health now.
Definitely a momentum shift a little bit, but I mean, is it going to be enough? I mean, look at, where Hazama is right now. Ooh, I was so scared with how he called him in, but now it's looking to be exactly the same as what we saw in the previous game.
I love the solo hard, definitely duel because of the one-shot situation, but wasn't ready for the low end. Definitely going to be running out the resistance time as much as possible. Deciding to go for the Bloodhouse to guarantee that play. Still an awkward situation, and a good catch off of the Blood Wheel assist still being active.
Oh man, didn't gain the extra meter, but didn't need it. My goodness, Jerry coming back from what looked like a very, very convincing game for Wakando. Oof.
Great so far. Hopefully they can maintain that momentum and be able to take it back because you still have 5 games to go, assuming that you can get the reverse 3-0 in the first set of this grand.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
It's going to take all the stops from Jerry to actually pull through here because, I mean, that again, as you said, that was just one game on the board for them. And they can't, burn out at this point. They got to keep all of that going, but I don't know. It looks like Wakando is just getting what they wanted from the previous game the same way.
Getting put in the blender, but a good DP. Realizing that there's a gap there and being able to get out of it pretty swimmingly. Oh god.
I don't know, man. Do you really want to keep this Carmine in? Do you really want to keep this Carmine in? Did you really want to keep this Carmine in? Oh no. And okay.
Getting swatted with that 5A, and Wakando taking it 3-1 over Not Jerry in this grand finals. Excellent work to that.
Indeed. Jerry able to pull out some good stuff in that previous game, but unfortunately seemed like that was emptying what was left in the tank, and Wakando going to be able to take the set, take the tournament, and be this week's WNF 2024 BBTAG champion.
And just to remind you all and to round out top 3 again, in third place it was Sonic-kun, and second place Not Jerry, and excellent work to everyone coming out tonight. Bit of a small bracket, but I'd imagine that there's quite a few people that are either already making preparations to travel out to front. But it was still, nonetheless, very, very quality night. Thank you all for tuning in tonight.
Indeed, indeed. I know I've still got to get some things lined up for my flight tomorrow, but yeah, just some quality matches through and through tonight, as always. Happy to have, like, such some wonderful showings tonight from the players who participated, but also just good stuff in general. And, of course, I'll say my spiel now. Just thank you all so much for tuning in. I know, again, it's like, a couple days before Frosties. I know a lot of people are already like getting set up or like getting like sleeping for their flights early on tomorrow, but thank you very much for showing your support tonight through your viewership, of course. Shoutouts to you, E30, for not only holding it down on stream, but also on the mic tonight as well. Both of us having to pull double duty, but going off without a hitch. And again, just always glad to have you be here for us week in, week out streaming this, and always appreciative of that. Of course, as said before, shout out to players putting in their best efforts tonight, giving us some wonderful matches. And last but certainly not least, big thank you to Level Up Productions for having Wednesday Night Fights Online Edition be a way for us to have the locals experience at home when in-person locals for WNF are not available at this time. Until that time comes, though, we'll keep things going, keep it rocking, keep the flag flying, and keep fates crossing here for WNF BBTAG Online Edition. Master Chief, TO, bracket runner, host, and co-commentator for tonight's BBTAG bracket. Always a pleasure doing this for you all. Looking forward to next time on the PC platform. And if you're going to Frosties, looking forward to seeing whoever's going there as well. I am signed up for way too many games. Friday is going to be hell for me, but I'll manage. But yeah, with all that being said, I will be signing off for tonight. I leave final closing statements over to you, E30. Take us away, my friend.
All right. Thank you everyone for tuning in. As mentioned that Frosty. So thank you for taking. If you are going, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to spend a couple hours with us. Always much appreciated. Thank you to not only those who tuned in, but especially the players giving us the quality matches. Can't forget. Thank you as well to Master Chief for also pulling double duty by making sure the bracket ran as smoothly as possible and allowing me to be your co-commentator for it. Always a pleasure working with you, and it's never a dull day with the crew. Appreciate it for all the work that you put in. Also being a very fun commentator to work with as well, whenever we get the chance.
Indeed.
Couple reminders. I do believe House of Casuals is having their event on this Saturday because we are on. So yeah. Twitch.tv/House of Casuals. They do run things on PC, so be sure to check them out. 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, so I believe 4:30 for West Coast. So be sure to support them. One of the few PC tag tournaments that are around. I know, because to be honest, yeah, it's very lopsided in terms of what kind of tournaments are for people. Be sure to support them. Good crew over there. But looking a little bit into the past, twitch.tv/ICU Hater, Don Con, Ralston Arcade, and crew, always putting on a good show with Permadeath Astral. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so 5 p.m. for us. Check them out. A great crew. I'm sure Bloody Demon got fired again, so sure to check them out. And back into the near future, actually a month away, exactly a month away. West Range GG with Awaited Fate 2024 happening over at Riverside Game Lab in Riverside. The full lineup of games is available. Be sure to check it out, and if you can make it out, we'd love to have you, especially if big. I will say this again: SoCal's been pulling up, and evidently, Master Chief is going to Frosties. I know Kiyomi is as well. SoCal's been pulling up. Where's the rest of y'all? We want to see you, and want you to have a good time over in California as well. Please pull up. That's going to be it for us. Thank you again for tuning in. This is WNF Online Edition BBTAG episode. Always a pleasure being able to do this for you all. see you all next week on the platform. But till then, all good things was coming. Stay safe, stay beautiful, drink your water, tell your friends and family you love them, and safe travels to everyone going out to Frosty. But most importantly, shout outs to
the Gang.
Have a good night, y'all. Peace.